What's up, Show Nation? This is Chris Singleton, and welcome to the show.
Two outs, base is empty. Eddie Wood, the next Pirate to hit.
Eddie Wood.
And a foul ball. Cologne, just 21 years old. A former first-round pick in 2024. And a pitch. That one not close. Now 1-2. And a curve misses outside.
It's a good take.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's down. One hops off the wall. Not stopping. He's going for three. The relay throw. He's in there.
And if you're the pitcher, you can't be frustrated. You know this is going to be the toughest batter that you face tonight, and you're going to have to face him a couple of times. So you just tip your cap and hope that you can get the next guy out.
So two down. Eloy Jimenez now. And Singy, they're dealing with a former MVP in this spot. Two outs and a runner at third. And we're just getting started here in the top of the first. That one the other way. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here with my pal Singy. And today on the hill, Eddie Wood. Singy, he's been outstanding and should be fun to watch.
Well, when you have a guy that can limit the opponent to very little run production, you have a great chance to win a ball game when he takes the mound. He's just having an outstanding season so far. You hope he can maintain it, because if he can, he'll be in a nice conversation at the end of the year.
Gregory Lawrence now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Comes up empty.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Sets him down on strikes. Couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball at the knees. Cole Young digging in for the Nationals. That's in there, and it's 0-1. One out, base is empty. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. And down on strikes. Now 2 away.
Man, how many times do you see 3 fastballs in an at bat like that? I'm sure once he got to 2 strikes, he was trying to stay back for something off speed and just not ready for that third fastball.
Justin Price in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. We played an inning. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo.
Baseman, Joey Gallo.
Wood back to work. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do? Wood, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, a two-seamer, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. That catches the outside corner, and it's 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Oh, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
And a base hit right there. So a man aboard now with one away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
The 0-2. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Garcia over at first with one away. Bounce to the left side. Oh, great stop. Throws from the seat of his pants. One at second. On to first. Safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there. Here's the shortstop at the plate. And that one missing low. Next offering is in for a strike. And a big swing and a miss. Second inning here, no score. Swings and misses. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year. No runs, one hit, no errors, and a man left. We head on now to the top of the third. We're tied, 0-0.
The batter.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Flips it for one, on to Gallo. There's 2. So it's 1 run, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Pirates 1 and the Nationals 0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the left fielder, number 9.
Number 9.
The pitch. There's the strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
On the ground. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Jefferson Caro in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Next pitch in for a strike. And now it's even 1-1. And the righty deals. Little bouncer out in front of the plate. Tosses to first, and a couple of quick outs. So the lineup flips over, and now Gregory Lawrence. He swings and fouls one off. Next offering is in for a strike. Slider misses outside. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a ball popped up. Shanuel on the move. But it's the pitcher that makes the play. And that ends the inning. Nationals go quietly. Bottom 4. And here's the DH for Washington. Cole Young. The pitch. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Young measures 6 feet even, 180 pounds, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. And the pitch. Bounced up the middle. Jimenez. Jump throw across his body. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Price, the next to hit, takes ball one.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
And it is 2-1. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. The Nationals down by a run. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Jimenez makes the grab on the run. And now it's Joey Gallo. He was a strikeout victim his first time. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter now, Luis Garcia. And the pitch. And that one fouled off. Next offering is in for a strike. Got him looking. And one out now.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Up now for Washington, Walker Jenkins. Fastball for a strike.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
On the ground to the left. Nice grab. Throws from his knees. And very nicely done for the out. And the batter will be the shortstop.
A quick move to his left, fully extended there in front of the shortstop to make the grab. Up with it, then a strong, accurate throw across the diamond to complete this highlight play.
He caught it behind his back. Fires to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. What a play to end the inning. There's no way he saw that into the glove.
No, you're absolutely right. All he knew was the grounder was somewhere behind him. Just threw his glove out there and it stuck. That was pretty cool.
And we're back. All set for the top of the 6th. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Eddie Wood. There's a swing and a drive. And it's into the gap. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. The relay, the tag, and he's out trying for 3.
Leading up for the Nationals.
Wood back to work.
Number 9.
That one missed. Next pitch misses. 2-0. Kicks and deals. And it's even up.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Pumping serious gas at 102 on that one.
Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
That one at triple digits.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The Nats trailing by a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Got him. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, really nice job of finishing the hitter off right there. Glove side command, fastball firm to the outside corner. Tell you what, very difficult to do anything with that pitch, even if you do swing.
Righty to the plate. Base knock center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Swings through that.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is that. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. Bottom of the 7th. Now the third baseman, Justin Price.
Leading off for Washington, the third baseman.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Out to center. He's under it. Brings it in. And there's one away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
And that one fouled off.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Swing and a miss. That one at 101.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there. Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Garcia in the box now. Takes strike 1. Pitch is in there, and it's 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. The 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. With the go-ahead run at the plate, you're in game 1 of this 3-game set. That's a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
This one lifted in the air, left field. And it falls. Throw comes in quickly, and the tying run forced to hold on at third with 1 away.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. Really important at bat coming up now.
Kicks and fires. Fought off foul.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
The pitch. And another ball.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know.
Base hit. 1 run is in. Here's the throw to the plate. In there. He's safe. It's 2-1.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you
on the mound now for the Pirates. And now the DH, Eddie Wood. He's a guy who does it all. He's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Looking to get the tying run on base. That to right. Settles under it. Squeezes it. And there's 1 down.
Oh, such a confidence. Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
The final line score for the ball game tonight.
Catch flights, jet light, fold. Turn it up some. Catch flights. getting mail from jail, telling me to kill it. When they get out, I bring them around some. Should know be how I kick it. American Ninja, major motion picture, flipping my remote. Same way I do them, but she already know before she touch my Chevy dough. Real, let me make it as clear as my windows. No square shell, enter in the circle of winners. Know I'm prepared for whatever. You know what I've been through. Real view, clear vision, memories of paid dues. Confined to a runway, thunderstorms came through, but look what it came to. Something that amazes you. Soon as you quit hating and hear what I gotta say to you. Baby blue souls, these white 1196. No retro car came with this. Same year, my Impala with the flow shift. Photo, suicide, muscle car, show foot. Shorty by the chalk, I lied at Russell Stover. Brung with her whenever I invite her over. Polo sweater, teddy bear, hanging off her shoulder. No care over here, so we put it in the air. Walking around my house, say she wanna everywhere. That's cool, baby, but I just got that pool table. We ain't gotta stay away from it. It's all good. If you wanna get under it, then I guess I could with it. Before I got on this beat, it made out a bucket list in these bars. I granted this death wish. Legendary layup, Jordan with the right left switch. Hang time, hang glide, stir fry. Shanghai candy rain, drizzle frame. I ride 87 Corvette, ZR1. Took the T-tops off and put them in the trunk. All gassed up, she been drinking from the pump. That's all bad. Trying to pass around and crash. Soft lift fools trying to make it last. Emotional luggage, nothing of it. I don't check bags. I just carry on, leave that in the past. Half OJ in my glass. Testarossa program, Kuntage curriculum. Doors open like a pendulum. Swinging, rocking my jet set emblems. Foolish to serve like Wimbledon. Interior cinnamon. The car that I'm sitting in. Calm my bad nerves. I call her my. Just kidding. Not just element twisting. From the earth come the fire in the wind. I'm living. Not just element twisting. From the earth come the fire in the wind. I'm living. From the earth come the fire in the wind. I'm living. Yeah.
One down. And now Eddie Wood. Everyone knows you got to be careful here, Chris. He is the best OPS in the National League.
Come on, Biggin, stay on up there, kid.
And first offering is fouled off.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
One out, bases empty, and a run in here in the second game of the series. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Runner on at first with one gone. Eloy Jimenez now. Wood leads off first with one away. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Price makes the catch. 2 away.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Yainer.
Up next for the Pirates, Yainer Diaz. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Pirates 1, and the Nats coming to bat.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Eddie Wood.
And ball 1. Man at first, one away. Swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And the right-hander deals. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Eddie Wood.
And it stays fair. The run comes in from second. It's 3-zip.
Now batting, left fielder, Eloy Jimenez.
Here's Eloy Jimenez.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
2 outs. And that one is lifted in the air. Lyle under it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Eddie Wood, the next to hit. He's a guy who does it all. In the air to left center. Got it. Nice grab. 2 down. So first and second with 2 outs. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Eddie Wood. And there's a foul ball.
Looking for some insurance, or as our friends down in the South would say,
insurance.
No matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Jensen makes the catch, and that'll do it.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
Here now is our final line score tonight.
Take a walk with the full moon, roll button and zipped up. It's all kicking off soon. Better stay with a quick bruv. I don't know about your goons. Round there everything lift up. Whether it's draw, win or lose, none of my friend them give up.
Let's do it. Ain't come here to talk it out, let's get into it. Froze up, now you frozen. You should've blew it. Told you you can't with us, you should've knew it. Yeah, we gon' do the most, yes. Foot all on they flesh, yes. Oh, you wanted to ghost now. Made it out alive, I'm blessed. Leave one other guy now. We was trying to ride together. Get put down, whatever. We gon' ride forever.
Daddy, we came to start it. Bring the paper, thread the pressure, wrap 'em up like origami, yo. Daddy, we came to start it. It's pepper if they ever wanna.
And welcome into the base is empty with 2 away. Here's the catcher, Eddie Wood. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it.
There's a swing and a drive. Gone! That ball was crushed. Home run number 20 on the year, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0. 2 pitches, 2 swings, that one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious.
Oh, dude, like big dog, red tag.
There's an opportunity to do some damage, but you've got to be selective. Make sure you get a pitch that you can handle.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can.
Here's Joey Gallo.
Up next,
The Pirates leading by 3 here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Throw to second. Ow!
Well, that's just a good baseball play right there. I mean, pretty good jump off the pitcher, I'd say, and good catch and throw by the catcher. And I think if you did that 10 times, half the time the guy...
now batting, catcher, Eddie.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable. These Pirates putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
The pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Right-hander kick steals. Popped up. Gallo in position. Brings it in. 1 away. So 2 down. Eddie Wood, the next Pirate to hit. He's already homered in this game. This one in the air. Gallo in position. Squeezes it. And that is that. So it's no run. 1 down. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Eddie Wood. And it's fouled away.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. He's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. And the 0-2. Hit hard on the ground is short. Whips it to Gallo. 2 gone now.
Definitely one of the easiest saves you'll ever see. He only needed 2 pitches to get this one. Can be efficient, can attack the hitter, and that's what the manager wants to see. That's what his teammates want to see. Nice W.
Still can't believe it's one of my shows. I figured I don't work hard, ain't did enough. Got new, ain't thick enough. New wig, got flick it up, flick it up, flick it up. Blow sick, ain't sick enough. Got new, ain't thick enough. Till I drop down, then pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Solo, what? Your jaw just dropped my pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. I got at least infinity flows, abstract, absol, infinity stone, in game for my enemy, y'all. Pin game, incredible hawk, big fangs, incredible bark, big dog on TOP, RAP, GOD. Wait, this is easy as winning the spelling, be spelling the letter B. Hey,
Welcome inside Kauffman Stadium. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates going up against the Kansas City Royals. Man at first. Now it's the power speed combo. Eddie Wood.
Eddie Wood.
Ground ball left side, could be two. Off balance feed, there's one. Throw to first, but he beat it. Eloy Jimenez now.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
On the ground to third. And that is that. Pirates leave one, and now the Royals will get their first shot in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Pirates baseball on the show. Jonathan Indy at the plate.
I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone here. Pitcher's looking for a strikeout or a ground ball, hoping to keep that runner at third.
High fly ball out into left center field. And that one pulled down by Jimenez. Runner tags for home. Play at the plate. Not in time. He's safe. And it's 1-0.
Oh, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep.
And next up for the Royals, Freddie Fermin. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good...
Hammered, base hit. Now a long throw home, headed for the plate. Tag, and he's out at the plate.
Well, not much you can say here other than you should have listened to your third base coach. It's tough because we've all seen examples of this working out for players, but when it doesn't, it's a really bad look.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the catcher, Eddie Wood.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Next offering upstairs.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And he gets tied up right there.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
1-2 now. That one missed. The Pirates down by a pair. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Hit hard. That gets through.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here's Eloy Jimenez. Struck him out looking. So one left for Pittsburgh. They trail things here 2-0.
Now batting, catcher.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air.
Eddie Wood, the next Pirate to hit. 1 for 3.
Catcher, Eddie Wood.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Gone. That ball was crushed. And they tie it up. It's 3-3. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. What an incredible momentum swing on that home run, Boog. I mean, it's late in the game, just barely stayed fair, and it ties up the ball game. Impressive.
One down. Here's Jose Ramirez. Kicks and fires. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And Ramirez is set down. Out number 2. One down, runner at third. Eddie Wood getting ready to hit. He's already homered here in this one. He might just be the best hitting catcher in the game today.
Well, Boog, he's so valuable, does a good job behind the plate, but offensively, he's a middle-of-the-order type of bat, especially when you talk about catchers, and their number one job is to handle the pitching staff and prevent runs. This guy is able to add runs by producing them.
And that's a base hit. Runner from third comes across. It's 4-3. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Well, he's so dialed in. I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed. This is the type of approach you want to see guys take in this situation.
Eloy Jimenez, the next Pirate to hit. One run across in the frame so far. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. Stroman throw to first. Wood dives back in safely. Stroman, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a slurve, a cutter, a splitter, and he works in a slider. Runner on the go. Throw to second, and he's out.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not...
He's trying for third, pitching for a strike. To second, and that's not it. At the belt and fires. On the ground right side, and it's through for a hit. In comes the runner from third. It's 4-4.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Eddie Wood. He's already homered in this game. Foul ball there.
Hey, clutch up. Your turn right here.
2 outs. Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Two on, 2 outs. Way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The pitch. And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. And it's in time for the third out. Bottom of the 12th inning now. So here's the Royals DH, Zach McKinstry.
The designated hitter, Zach McKinstry.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Around third. Ball comes home, and he's dead at the plate.
The batter, the right fielder, Eduardo Quiñones.
Well, when you go on a road trip, you're looking to play 500 or better. And the only way you do that is when you scratch and claw and you grind out.
Eddie Wood, the next Pirate to hit.
Designated hitter, Eddie Wood.
That one catches the zone, and that's strike one.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you...
Runner on the go. That one fouled off. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Man at first, one away. Not close with that one. Now 1-2. Out to short. Sends it to first. That's it out.
Well, he's one of the best shortstops in the sport, no doubt.
And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the third inning. Here's a big power threat. Eddie Wood. That misses the zone, and that's ball one.
It's been a rough start on the mound for this guy. This third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
The pitch. And a big swing and a miss.
You know, these Pirates showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
All right, you got this. Let's go. Let's go.
Gets the call. 0-1.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit. I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. Goes to second for 1. Can't hang on. First and third, 2 away. Now the left fielder, Eloy Jimenez. Next offering, popped in the air, right field. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And we're back. New inning getting started. And now it's going to be Eddie Wood. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone.
You know, these Pirates, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
The 0-2. And that's outside.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
That missed by a lot, and it's 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 2-2 on the way. And another ball. Base hit center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Pickoff throw, and he's back in on a dive. Runner at first with no outs here. In the air out to center. Buxton right there to make the grab. And there's one down. Yainer Diaz will hit next. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. That one not close, and it's 2-1.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game.
Let's go, big fella.
At the belt and fires.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count is filled up. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Alec Thomas now. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And a pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And now, Eddie Wood. He's a guy who does it all.
designated hitter, Eddie Wood.
To first, maybe a 2-ball. Off balance feed, there's one. What a double play that was. Inning over.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
Our final line score tonight. For the victorious Pirates, 6 runs on 13 hits. 1 error, they left 14 runners on base.
This is a man's world.
For Kansas City, 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors, they left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 14 minutes.
Nothing
Thank you.
without a woman or a girl. You see, man made the cars to take us over the road. Man made the train to carry the heavy load. Man made the electrolyte to take us out of the dark. Man made the boat for the water, like Noah made the ark. This is a man's world. Nothing without a woman or a girl. Man thinks about a little bit of baby girls and a baby boys. Man make them happy